Storm Chasers, today I have a guest with us that I am sure that you recognize when you see her. She is from VH1's show For the Love of Ray J, Miss Danger. I want to officially welcome you to the show.
Thank you. This is actually my first press interview in 9 years, so it feels weird.
I know. And when you emailed me and told me that, I said, wow, it's crazy to think how long it's been since we've seen you. But, you know, time goes by just that fast.
The show was over 12 years ago.
Right.
Yeah. So I kept kind of doing like modeling and press and appearances for like a few years after that. And then I completely stopped everything.
Okay, and just kind of left the spotlight. Yeah, because I remember watching, like, this was back when VH1, they was just spitting out those reality shows. And then, and then it was just kind of like, well, what happened to the ladies? We want to know. So, okay, we'll get into all of that. So first, I wanted to start off by saying, where are you from? A lot of people don't know, like, where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area.
From the Bay. Okay.
There's a small town called Newark.
Okay.
And people don't really know where it is because they think like Newark, New Jersey, but there's a Newark in California, and it's in the East Bay near Fremont and Union City. Okay. It's like a small little suburban town.
Nice. And so I'm glad you actually cleared that up, because when you look online, it says that you're from Mexico. So I was just like, yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
I've never even been to Mexico.
It like when I research you, it says you're from, I can't even pronounce the city. It starts with the M, but it says she's from Mexico. And I'm like, I don't remember her saying that. So I'm going to ask her.
There's so much bullshit on the internet about me. Like, I don't know what, most of that stuff is about, but it's like a lot of crazy, weird stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's just kind of how it is. It's like as soon as you're a public figure, it's like people will make up stuff about you, and you like, really? Because I was there, and that ain't what happened. Like,
yeah, I'm half Mexican, but I've never been to Mexico.
I'm glad we cleared that up. Now, see, ladies and gentlemen, in life, on the internet, you get like about 30% of the truth. So her ethnicity can be traced to Mexico, but she herself is from the Bay.
Yes.
All right. I'm glad we can clear that up. When you were a little girl, did you ever have dreams or aspirations to go into the entertainment business?
I actually was. I'm going to actually take my glasses off because I keep seeing glare. I was a model. I started modeling when I was 10. So I was already in the industry for a really long time when I got on the show.
Okay. So at 10 years old. All right. And what inspired you to want to actually audition for the Love of Ray J?
Well, I actually had some friends that were in reality TV. One of my best friends was Callie from Real Chance of Love. She had done the show before me. And when I saw that they were auditioning to do For the Love of Ray J, they actually were auditioning like 5 minutes from my house in Burbank. I was living in Burbank at the time. So I was like, why not? And I was talking to Callie about it. She was like, oh my God, they're definitely going to pick you because you're so different. Like, that's what they like. Girl, they're going to pick you. And like, they did. So yeah.
And so, I gotta ask you, Danger, were you actually attracted to Ray J before you?
Yeah, definitely. He was very attractive before I got to know him.
Okay. No, people, before she actually got to know him.
He's a good-looking guy. He's successful. He seemed like a nice person. Yeah, why not? Okay. I didn't like go on the show to like fall in love with him and end up being with him. That's definitely not why I went on the show. I just kind of wanted to do something in the entertainment industry. I wanted to do some acting, some modeling, and it was just like a stepping stone for me. But I did kind of develop feelings for him, but it was short-lived.
I can imagine. And I definitely want to ask you about that too, because when you go on these dating shows, like, are you given a character, or are you more just told like, oh, just be yourself?
You're not given a character, but you're kind of like pushed into like playing a part. Like the producers pull you aside and they they feed you lines and they tell you, hey, so-and-so said this about you. How do you feel about that? Well, why don't you go and do this? You know, like it's very much influenced heavily on like what their storyline is. So they definitely, you know, try to influence all of the people to like do certain things and act a certain way. And there's unlimited amounts of alcohol, whatever alcohol we wanted, which is like always stocked in the house. So we were like, constantly drinking and partying and then just like bickering with each other. Like that was all pretty, it was not scripted, but it's like as close to scripted as you can get.
Exactly. It's kind of like a formula for drama because like, look, in real life, if you don't like a girl, you're just not going to talk to her. Like you're just not, you know, but I'm sure with the alcohol and, you know, they'll say, well, such and such said this about you or such and such said that. And they create the drama. Okay. Are you ready to be liberated? Have you found that you and your partner's love life is boring and you need a boost? Then I got the perfect book for you. While we all locked down on this COVID quarantine, go ahead to Amazon and cop Erotic Liberations. And oh yes, it's very erotic. See, Erotic Liberations is so steamy that it was banned on Facebook, and it will take you to a climax that you have never reached before. See, Erotic Liberations makes 50 Shades of Grey seem like a Dr. Seuss book. It will enhance your creativity, entertain you, and help to raise that freak number. You know, we all want to find our inner freak, you know, that person that we got locked away in a cage, all right? And Erotic Liberations is guaranteed to blow your mind so that you and your partner can blow each other all night. Head to Amazon right now and get Erotic Liberations, authored by Marlon Green and Karen Crane.
Right, like when we were filming the show 12 years ago, you know, it's still kind of fuzzy for me to even remember back that far, but, you know, me and Unique were pretty much like adversarial the whole time, but when we had a day off and the cameras were on and it was just me and her hanging out, because I think Cocktail had a date with Ray, we got along so well. We were just chilling like the whole day. And then as soon as the cameras were back on, we were like, okay, gotta hit you again.
So it's like, you know what, I would really be like, I would really like you in real life, but okay, cameras on, we gotta, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like her from like the stuff that she was saying about me and just her whole deal with just being like, I tend not to get along with women who are like holier than thou and judgmental and closed-minded and like feeling like, oh, well, they're better than somebody because of this or that or religion or whatever. So that's just kind of like, I don't really care for that type of person. I definitely respond more to human beings that have more of a growth mindset and are more open-minded to other people and other walks of life. So like off the bat, we clashed. You know, I was a little bit more free spirit. She was just very like, I'm a good girl and me and Ray are gonna go to church and like.
No, wait a minute. She's such a good girl, but she's coming on a reality show.
No, I mean, and that's like her vibe. It used to like drive me crazy, right? Because, you know, all the angel women who are just like waiting for their husbands to go on reality TV.
Exactly. I'm like, man, have you seen Ray J in the tape? Okay. So as you guys are actually like taping the show, can you give us insight to what the process is? Are you being taped 24/7? Are you mic'd all the time? Like, what is that like?
Goodness, this is like so long ago. But yeah, I feel like we were taped most of the time. And I guess we were mic'd most of the time. I could barely really remember. But it was a constant like month of shooting.
Okay. About a month of shooting and then you were out of there. And so Ray J as a person, was he the same on and off camera or was it like different personality?
You know, honestly, I really didn't get a chance to get to know him. Like we were shooting for a month. You know, we didn't really have any alone time together. There was like a whole bunch of different crazy stuff going on. And then after we stopped shooting, I didn't hang out with him at all. I didn't spend any time with him. I think I saw him on 2 separate occasions, maybe 3 separate occasions where we were just with like other people, like in groups with other people. You know, because I was in a relationship like right after the show. So yeah. And then I came back for the second season. So that was like an afternoon, but we really didn't spend like a ton of time together.
Okay. You look now, 12 years later, we know that, these celebs, they do this shit. It's business, literally. So we understand that. Just to clear up some rumors that are out there, when you left the show, is it true that you dated Nick Cannon's brother?
Yeah, we had a child together.
Wow, okay. That once again, look,
half brother.
Because the internet is like, she's from Mexico, so I'm like, wait a minute, is the Nick Cannon brother part true too? I'm gonna ask her. So
yeah,
okay, totally.
Embrace Pangaea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangaea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounced that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene. Okay, so if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangaea. And in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order and check out today.
And I know there were a lot of rumors like, oh my gosh, she got pregnant by Ray J, but we knew that wasn't true. It just, yeah, gossip, yeah, simply gossip. So that put aside, how did your family and friends react to you actually going on the show? Besides Callie, she was supportive, of course.
I think that everybody was pretty supportive, as much as they really could be supportive. But after it was actually filming, it was not great for my family. It just was, was really bad for everybody. They didn't really enjoy the negative press that I got, like the constant, online shaming that I got. Like, it made them look bad. My parents didn't handle it very well. Even the magazine publications that came out, it was kind of more of an embarrassment. Like, nobody really enjoyed being in the spotlight and having a big light shined on me, and it was just a bunch of really horrible things they were saying. So yeah, no, it didn't go well. It wasn't good for my life.
Yeah, and that's the part of these reality shows and in fame that they don't really want to discuss. They make it look like, oh, you're going to be on TV. It's totally great. But they don't tell you that, now you have everybody talking stuff about you, the good, bad, the ugly, the truth, the lies. You were basically villainized on the show. You played the role of the villain. So it's just kind of like.
And you have to think about it. I was really young. I was 22.
Exactly.
I didn't really know how to handle press or how to find the right manager who wasn't going to take advantage of me, or people were ripping me off and saying, hey, I can get Danger to come to your club. And they didn't even know me. And I was getting a bad reputation for taking people's money. But I wasn't even repped by those people. There was a ton of horrible blood-sucking activities transpiring, which really just left a bad taste in my mouth. I was super famous. I couldn't go anywhere without getting mobbed, which was difficult for my relationship and for my family and for just being a human, because you're on a reality show that they don't really pay you. Ray J made money. We didn't make money like that. It wasn't anything
they
that
didn't pay y'all anything? Nothing?
It was a very small amount, man. We really didn't I got paid more for the appearances, but I would have to travel and go all over the country to make that money. I didn't have any real agents or managers knocking on my door saying, hey, we have a role for you. It was all busted, bootleg opportunities with people who just really wanted to take advantage of me.
Yeah, which unfortunately is the industry. But I think that by speaking out like a lot of the reality stars from back in the day, I think we need to get to a point where we force these networks to compensate you guys because you're playing a character, you're playing a role. You should be properly compensated. There's no reason why the host of the main talent is paid millions, but you're using my image that you have forever, and this is going to affect my life forever, but you're paying me basically minimum wage or whatever the
I mean,
California.
I don't think anybody ever thought it was going to be as big as it got. Like, I didn't think that it was going to be as big as it got. Like, I didn't expect to have all this stuff happen to me. I don't think anybody really did.
Yeah. You
But yeah,
kind of really don't
got
know
paid
until
more, but at the end of the day, like, I signed on to do something for a certain amount of money without really thinking that it was going to do anything for me.
Gotcha.
And it really hindered me more than it helped me. Like, there were good things about it. I had good opportunities come from it, but overwhelmingly, it was a horrible experience for me, and it really just made me give up all my dreams.
Okay, so let's talk about that. You left the entertainment industry officially as of 9 years ago. Since then, have you wanted to re-enter the industry? Have you
No,
had any yourself?
no, I haven't. I've really enjoyed my privacy. I just was, raising my daughter. I had a little daughter, right after the show, and I kind of just gave everything up just to be her mom. So I was just focused on providing for her and giving her like the best possible life and childhood. And I feel like I did that. So I'm really proud of myself to be able to have done that for her. And then I got married and I had another baby. So now I have two children. And, like this pandemic and everything that's going on, I'm a stay-at-home mom now. I don't even work at all. So like, it kind of just got me thinking like what I want to be when I grow up kind of thing.
Yeah, no, literally, no. That's the pandemic has done that because, like, before our lives were go 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 go, and then we've been forced to just stay put, and it's just you and your inner thoughts, and it's like, what do I want to do with my life? Like, you start to understand what matters and what really doesn't.
Yeah. So I decided to start a YouTube channel. So now I'm a YouTuber. I started this like docu-series. It's just basically like me and just whatever I decide to shoot that day. It's very, very early days. But I'm having fun doing it.
Okay, look at you with the YouTube. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. So, actually, the whole purpose of this is to plug it as well. So let us know the actual name of the YouTube channel so people can go and support.
Yeah, it's called A Dangerous Life. I have it on all my social media. So I'll make sure that you have like my stuff. You can put it in the video so they know where they can go and catch it.
Nice. Well, I'm excited for you because you're gonna have a chance to show a different side of yourself. You're a mommy now, you're a wife, like you're living a whole nother life.
Yeah,
And
I'm living my wildest dream. Like I never would have thought that I'd be able to have what I have now. Like we're homeowners. We, have a very comfortable life. It's just a blessing.
yeah, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's what really matters. And let me ask you this. Do you have any regrets? Anything you would do differently?
I mean, so many things, right? Like so many things, and hindsight, it's 2020. Like so many things I do differently, but then I wouldn't, because then I wouldn't, be who I am and have what I have. Like
Exactly.
it was all kind of like a means to an end, I guess. I had a, I would say I've had a really bad life. like it's been bad. Like I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Like it's been horrible. But now like I'm actually in a place where I'm happy. And it took 33 years for me to get here.
But that's okay. But you're here now. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And so to the girls that are coming up now, the ones we see like on Zeus and all the upcoming network stuff.
Up to date on all that. I have one really good friend, Rosie. She like sends me stuff and kind of keeps me up to date with like the love and hip hop and the new like stuff. Like I feel old. Like who's hot now?
I know, right? It's kind of hard to figure out because it's they come on TV and then they disappear before we know it.
Yeah.
But is there any advice you would give them? Like look, you're about to do reality. Look, 1, 2, 3, avoid these or do this. Is there any advice you would say?
Tricky. I would say email me. I can help you out. I can give you some experience, life experience advice. You know, that's kind of like why I'm doing my channel too. Like, it's not just, you know, hey, buy this lip gloss. It's like I'm teaching people how to like situate their finances and clean their house, how to educate their children. Like I just shot an episode yesterday, doing circle time with my 2-year-old. You know, like I'm doing it for the culture. You know, like people aren't usually taught these kinds of things when they're grown up. Like I know I didn't learn about credit and how to, you know, open a bank account and how to budget my money and how to get a job, keep a job, all of the politics around that. Like I shot one of my first episodes was a virtual interview, best practices. You know, so I'm doing my show for the culture too. But if there's any girl out there who's interested in getting into the industry, whether it's modeling or acting or theater or reality, you know, like I've been there and I've done it. I definitely could give you some advice. I think the biggest thing is just not to trust anyone, to follow your instincts. If you get that sinking feeling when you're with somebody and it's like a really bad feeling, that's probably because the person is like really bad and you shouldn't be around that person. So I would say follow your gut instincts, and just get all the toxic people out of your life.
I agree with that. Even if I had to add on to that, and I was not in your situation, but I would say always ask questions. Why? Question everything. Make sure you understand everything. And if someone can't explain something to you, if they can't explain what this says in a contract, if they can't explain this or that, probably not somebody you want to do business with. That's just the way I look at it. I could be off, but that's...
Yeah, and you always get a second opinion. Like don't just have one lawyer look at a contract. Maybe have 3. Like protect yourself. If you're going to the doctor and something is really wrong with you, you're gonna just say, okay, like I'll follow along with the treatment plan. No, you're gonna get a second opinion. Like don't just trust anything just off the bat, because that's how you get screwed.
Absolutely. And that's outside of the industry. That's in any industry. That's
but it's worse in the entertainment industry. And I think the music industry is even worse than that.
Oh shit, yeah, that's pretty much like slavery. So, like you look at them contracts.
And music is probably harder and worse.
Yes, I would agree.
Right?
I would agree. Even sometimes, like when the artist will come out and they'll say what they signed, and I'm like, "You signed that shit?"
Yeah, they really get. Yeah, absolutely. I don't have experience with that, thank goodness, but
it's a real thing.
I know the difference between a bootleg photo shoot, and like a legit one. You know, like I was a model for like Neutrogena, Mattel, Visa, Disney. You know, I've done like mainstream modeling when I was a kid. So then kind of switching over to this guy, oh, I have a camera and I have this Connect and I have that Connect, like it's bullshit.
Yeah, or like when they take out those little ads and it's like model needed.
Yeah, you're gonna just like
get
kidnapped into sex slavery, girl. Like you gotta make sure you know what you're doing. It's real.
Absolutely, it's very real. Don't go to abandoned warehouses to do a damn photo shoot. Please don't.
Yeah, I know, it's so scary. God.
Yeah. If your kids grow up and they want to get in the entertainment industry, will you support that?
You know, it's funny. My daughter was really wanting to like do something in the entertainment industry for a while, and I was like, nope, you're not doing it. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it would be okay. You know, they have me as a mom, so if they have any questions about anything, like I've already lived it, so I can be a good resource for them. You know, my parents took me around to auditions and castings and jobs when I was a kid, and a lot of really cool stuff came out of it. I think since me and my husband are, you know, really strong parents, I think they'll be fine if they decide to do that. I would support them if they, you know, in whatever they'd like to do with their lives.
That's lovely. That's lovely. So, Danger, you know, you have the YouTube channel. You're gonna be teaching people life skills, a lot of things that, you know, people assume they should know, but they might not necessarily know. Are there any other products or projects that you want to promote while you're here today?
No, I mean, I'm just pretty much just kind of dusting off the cobwebs and doing the YouTube show. You know, I haven't done anything in so long. So that's kind of the only thing I'm doing. If I do decide to move back to Los Angeles, we've had conversations about it. I think that I will be pursuing some acting stuff, like some mainstream acting stuff, some scripted stuff. So maybe that to look forward to. But, you know, we got to get out of this pandemic first. So
one thing at a time. One thing at a time.
We're not going anywhere until it's safe to travel and to be places. So.
You know what I could see you, because I'm in acting classes too on the side. But
where do you take acting?
Tasha Smith acting workshop.
I took that class before.
You took it? Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I think I was there like one time. It's hard for me to stick with stuff. But yeah, I met her and I took her class. That's cute. Tell her I said hi.
Yeah. Okay, I will. So I
don't remember me, but I think she'll remember that the girl with the tattoo that got famous after was in the class. So.
Right. But you know how like in acting they say everybody has a look like for a character? I could totally see you being in like CSI. I don't know if that show still comes on, but I could totally see you like being a detective.
A detective?
Yes.
Okay. What would your dream part be?
Oh, well, that's a good question. Because it would never happen in real life. I would want to play a role where two women are fighting over me. It'll never happen in real life.
That's an interesting choice.
But to play it, it'd be something totally different than what I am. I would love that.
That's a very interesting choice. You never know.
Look, you never know. You put it out there. Before we leave, though, because I almost forgot actually, because the people are going to want to know, what inspired the tattoo?
It's funny actually. Do you want like the PG version or like the real version?
Give me the real version. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make myself uglier.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I thought I would have more of a normal life if people were A, afraid of me, or B, just thought me to be unattractive, like less attractive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay. I thought you were going to say like, look, I was just drunk and the tattoo parlor was open.
Yeah, no, it's a spur of the moment thing, but yeah, no, that's the reason.
Damn. Okay.
It worked against me. Like it made people like more drawn to me and wanting to talk to me and more attention. But yeah. That was the original reason.
Would you ever consider getting it removed, or are you not even tripping?
I mean, I cover it up with makeup all the time. I did get a consultation to get it removed, but since I'm a woman of color, like the pigmentation could be lighter than the rest of my face. So I decided that's really not worth it because I actually like it. Like I still like it, you know, like
it looks good.
It's a part of me, like, you know. It's so much ingrained in who I am at this point in my life. So maybe down the line I might get it removed, but I love it. So I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon.
Okay. Oh, hey, and look, even with me, people were like, "Oh, that's gonna be hard to laser." I'm not trying to laser this. Like,
what is that? Like a tree?
Yeah. So this is the tree of life, and then I have let's see, there we go. It's like a lone wolf in the woods here. So it came out really well. It really did. But yeah, we get tattoos because we like them. So but I'm not gonna hold you, Danger. It was a pleasure speaking with you. Just let us know one more time where we can find you, and I'll make sure I include everything in the show.
Okay, so I have a ton of social media now. My Instagram is a.dangerous.life, and then my YouTube channel is A Dangerous Life. Also, Twitter is A Danger to No One, all spelled out, and I have like a bunch of others. But if you just find me on YouTube or Instagram, you can connect to the other social media sites I have now. I'm still super new to them. I feel old. Like I was fighting against getting a Snapchat since Snapchat started and TikTok, but I have them now. But I'm like, all right, but how do I do this?
Look, I don't even understand TikTok. I'm still like, I need to be on there, and I think I have a profile, but I'm all the different tricks and skits people do, and I'm just like,
I don't know. I don't understand it. I feel like my daughter knows more about it than me, and she was trying to explain it to me, but I don't get it. Like I don't understand how to like do them.
hey, look, it's a learning process. I think I'm just gonna make myself do it, and even if the videos look crazy, I'm at least trying. So
I've learned a lot doing the YouTube videos. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun with the YouTube videos for sure. So I think that's where I'm going to be posting. I do like 4 a day almost. So
oh, nice.
I'm prolific with my YouTubing.
Well, I will tell you this from one YouTuber to another. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I tell people that all the time. You be yourself, and people will rock with you. They really
How many
will.
subscribers do you have?
I'm at 178,000 now.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job.
Well, thank you.
I had an old page that has like 5,000, but like I lost the email. I lost contact with the email. Is that page just lost now?
You would have to do the forgot password thing. It'd be hard to get into, but it's possible.
Okay. I might try. But I do like my new channel. My old channel was horrible. Like most of the videos are sideways.
Look, when I first started, I was literally, I think it was 2019 or what? No, end of 18. I was literally like in the car holding the phone on my lunch break, trying to tell the news, sweating. Like it was just bad. So it's okay. It's okay.
I was so nervous about today, but it's been a pleasure meeting you and talking with you. Thank you so much for reaching out.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for answering. And look, if you have any questions with YouTube or anything, just email me. Let me know.
I will take you up on that because I have a lot of questions.
Okay. All right. Now, thank you for joining me once again. And Danger, you have a great day.